Friends of Grignr, friends of Crusader Kings 3, Elder Kings 2, Grignr, welcome once again to a whole new, strange era where we are playing as clan head Grignr, Grignr's daughter of Clan Grignerson. Because that's right, at the end of yesterday, even though we'd only just really begun playing as him for a brief period of time, clan head Grignr himself, Grignr Dragon Speaker, died. He got super unlucky during that episode. He failed 3 events in a row. Fighting, hunting the Weirhair, he failed and was wounded. Going to do the mock charge on his own castle to learn the martial perk, he failed. And then finally, should have been a sign really, that when he went out raiding, the first raid he ever did, he got into a fight with 10 people and was immediately slain in battle. And there was, I mean, this guy just went from unlucky turn to unlucky turn. He had so much going for him because he was the smartest of Grigners. He was a strong Grignr, vastly strengthened with high prowess, and then he immediately died. And that leaves us a whole new beginning for Grignr Dragon Speaker's daughter, a whole new Grignr. She was trained by original Grignr, the Grignr the First. She is a skilled tactician and a reaver, and she was a ward under original Grignr. Learned his best features and forgot all of the crap that he did. Forgot all of the crap parts, but she is compassionate. She is cynical and chaste. So even though she's a raider, you know, it's in her blood. Clearly she's a raider. It's right there on her character page. She won't treat the prisoners poorly. She'll happily take smaller ransoms to trade off the prisoners. I did kind of ask, how are we supposed to play this when she is a compassionate raider? Doesn't really make sense. I suppose you've got to look at it as she's compassionate for her own people's benefit. You know, she's going to do whatever she can to help her own people no matter what. And yet, here we are. We have no successor at this point. She has nobody to take over from her should she die. I think it would go to like her uncle. Line of succession, Felky Meadfingers. Oh, we don't like that at all. Felky Meadfingers is next to succeed? What the hell? Your mother and champion is next in line. Oh no. No player heir of your dynasty. You have no titles of your dynasty that will be passed on. Shit, because she's got no children, there's no eligible successors. So if she dies now, it's a game over. Oh my god. Well, I guess we better be careful then, and we better get to work. First things first, of course, we're going to go into the martial tree. Now, she, unlike her father, is trained in martial. She trained under Grignr the First. She gets 30% more experience. We have to go for plunderer. We have to go for, you know, raiding, as per usual. It's in her blood. She's very good at that. It comes naturally to her. I think we're going to go with chivalry focus and get the prowess going, because she's probably going to lead the martial bands herself. What else have we got here? Work off some stress. I imagine we're going to be hit by some stress in a moment. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the bloody timing on that. Immediately, she finds out she's pregnant. Oh my god, our soldiers are still raiding. And they actually finished the raid too. Holy crap. Sorry, we should look at her relations and see her friends and everything else as well. It's starting to be some time since I spent time with my friend Hilvira, and I'm starting to miss her. Fetch my horse, I'm going to look for her. So the raiders are still out there raiding, but we can't bring them back, right? Unable to raid across sea. Yeah, okay, what if we stop raiding and just get back on the ships naturally? Oh my god. This is not a great start for her. After searching for days, I was starting to lose hope I was going to abandon this quest, and I found her, lying on the floor. After spending some time lamenting on top of a mangled corpse, I hear the sound of a beast growling. It's a big wolf. Shit. Oh my god. Do we fight the wolf? There is a 16% chance of her dying. Sorry, a 16% chance which will lead to either 50% chance of her dying or 50% chance of being wounded. We've got 8% chance of a game over if we take that option. Now, bear in mind, Grignr yesterday had a 9% chance of dying in that duel, and yet here we are. So we can't just say, okay, well, this is fine. We've got to consider carefully here. Would she do this? You give up as fast as you can and get out of there. We lose 350 prestige, but we're already minus 200 prestige, 250 prestige down. Probably from where the previous Grignr died not having achieved anything. I don't think we can... Oh my god, I don't think we can take the risk, but we also can't not do it. Otherwise, that makes her look a weak ruler forever. This might be the start we need. She's pregnant too. Oh! Take the gamble. You've got to do it. You're a Grignr. You're a Grignr. Someone's got to live it to this bloody family name. Do it. Hilvira is avenged. Thank God. We still can't leave this island, even though we're not raiding anymore. I guess because we're hostile. Because we have raided. Well, we might as well remove the commander entirely and just have the army sat there. I can't even disband them, right? Because it's a hostile area. We're either going to have to wait for that to not be hostile to us anymore, or wait until we're able to raid across sea. Anyway, no player area of our dynasty. Obviously, we can't do anything about that, so we'll ignore it for now. We need a new chancellor, so we'll go for Grenfell, because he's the best of the best. We go on a pilgrimage. I don't think we ever would as this character, even though I marked as important for our previous character, who was zealous. His daughter, maybe he pushed her a bit too far into that lifestyle. She's cynical. She doesn't believe in the gods. Or at least the aspects of the dragon cult and Alduin himself. She doesn't care. We've got to work off some stress. Yeah, we will do that now that she found her. Now that she found her friend dead. This is not enough, she thinks to herself. Grignr thinks to herself as Grignr puts down... She is still Grignr after all. Puts down the training sword. Grignr has been practicing non-stop, but Grignr's not getting tired. Grignr needs a tougher challenge. Do you want to spend 50 gold to commission an extra hefty training sword? No, we sure as hell do not. Is she... Chaste would imply some level of kind of self-restraint, so I feel like she would not bankrupt the realm to buy a big sword. She hasn't got that same ambition as her father or her grandfather, so I don't think she would necessarily want to do that either. Though it was easy to justify it for the others. Now, you might notice we have an option called Become Grignr. This is a really cool mod that I will make sure I link in the description, made by long-term patron and viewer, Ray Koringa, who has made a very nice Grignr mod for us. I give a little feedback on it. It gives us this Grignr trait, which is very Grignr. -5 to all the stats, 50 prowess. We get fertility and health boost, but we also gain a shitload more stress. But we also lose a lot more stress as well. A little natural dread, a little attraction opinion. It is a very powerful trait. I suggested instead of it being a decision that you can just take, particularly as it would give it to a whole dynasty, and the balance in the story is in a really good place right now, in my opinion. We've started to get, in control of the realm a little bit here. We've started to get a cool story developing where the ambition is definitely... We're paying the price for it, with, of course, Grignr Dragonspeak dead, dying. I don't want to affect the story too much, but this is kind of designed for if you just designed your own character and you wanted to become Grignr, you could click that and immediately flip over. Now, there's a chance it can be inherited, but I don't think it's guaranteed. I don't think there's any guaranteed inheritance traits in CK3, right? So that might be passed on, but right now it would give it to our whole dynasty, and I think that might be a little bit too strong. I'm not going to take it. We've already been Grignr, but the feedback I gave, I said it would be kind of cool if the more similar your character was to the original Grignr, the more chance you had of that trait just being gifted to you. So if you had a slow, giant, powerful man, maybe he just becomes Grignr naturally. So I think that's something that's in work, so we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe in the future we will get something for it. Let's... What do we even do? We can ransom a character out. Like I said, she's compassionate. So I think, you know what, let's let them go. She wouldn't want people languishing in her prison. I think she'd find that really just not right. Not right for her character. Even if it goes a little bit against her reaving, it is who she is as a person. We've got to kill some time now. We've got to do the same thing as always. Marshal of Winterhold. She would not do that. Again, I feel like her compassion... Oh, but then again, she is a raider. Cynical, chaste. I don't think she'd be interested. No, we're going to stay here. She would do what's good for the dynasty, and what's good for the dynasty right now is her staying safe until she's had a child that can carry on the dynasty legacy, right? So that's exactly what we're going to do here. She does have another friend here, Dorothy Highkeel. Very nice. She is humble, greedy, and lustful. Couldn't be any more opposite to our own character in that place. Well done. She's a bastard of House Highkeel. Fair enough. Okay. She's pretty good. She's kind of cool. Not that it's probably going to be super relevant, but it's good to know our character, right? Especially now that we're very suddenly playing as her, too. Oh, shit. They keep trying to fight our troops, but they're never going to win. We should put a commander there just so we don't take so many losses. Jemmy Wolfsbane can look after the army until we can find a way to get the boats back over there. Maybe when they killed Grignr Dragonspeaker, they torched our ships and they're stuck. A gift. Fit for, perhaps, Lord Hoki, her husband. The hustle and bustle is palpable among the travelling merchant stores. The temporary shacks are stacked to the rafters. All contain manner of knickknacks. These pieces are positively radiant and will make for a lovely gift. As Lord Hoki and I walk by one of the merchants peddling jewellery, he hesitates slightly as he leans in for a closer look. Perhaps one of these was brighten the day for my respectable husband. She would not spend 50 gold on a man she doesn't like. -30 in opinion of him, because he's Nordic. Oh, I see. It's not that much because she's cynical, but... He's lazy. She just doesn't like him. She doesn't like him. No, her company is enough for him. That's more than enough, thank you, dear husband. She has a daughter. Ingridal. Well, I mean, some of those letters in that order is basically Grignr. Grignr. There she is. This daughter has nothing that makes her anything even similar to Grignr. She has no strengths, no inherited strengths. She has no inherited slowness either. She is just tiny little baby Grignr. 75 prestige, thank you. We're slowly crawling out of this prestige hole we've gotten into. How close are we to getting that perk? Okay, it's getting there. It's going to be slow going for a while. Oh, don't do this. Clan head or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we are all morsel. We can't afford a physician. So I'm going to say no. Her father fought illness, and his father before him fought illness. She is a Grignr through and through. She can fight it. She can stay strong. She's young, too. She hasn't got to worry about this. Look at that. Athletic, strong, vastly strengthened, and she's got high learning, too, which apparently gives health bonuses. Now, that's another mod we've got, actually from the same person who made the Grignr mod. We have a mod that makes it so that your stats have other impact other than just what they do normally, right? So because of our learning, that gives us a small health bonus there. That's cool. And I guess it kind of makes sense, too. The point of this mod, though, is because it gives other bonuses to prowess other than simply just personal combat, right? So if we get a massive Grignr, that will give some bonuses in other ways because of his prowess stats. So it would have made original Grignr really, really useful. I wish I'd have known about it from the very start, to be honest with you, because it would have made such a big difference. Oh, Jemmy Wolfsbane. Grignr's husband, Grignr the first husband, has died. Goodbye, Jemmy. Oh my god, commanding the troops. I hope he didn't freeze or starve. I guess we'll get Hjalmar out there. What is cool is our current character, Grignr, is the best. It's going to get so confusing, isn't it? Is the best commander. I guess Hjalmar will have to just deal with it for a little while. Hjalmar is also the best. Oh, wait. Hjalmar high kill. Oh, it must be a relation of her friend. Cool. Yeah, no, we'll just leave you to do that. You can deal with that, right, Hjalmar? And I guess now we wait until we can become a raider again. Oh, good as new. Maybe she hasn't quite inherited her father's luck. Let's not speak too soon. Bear in mind, we were playing as him for a good half an hour before he suddenly died. A whole half an hour, I know. The endless clash of metal on metal, the chafing of armor, the sting of sweat. It's the dance that's familiar as it is exhausting. To ready my bow, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice with another weapon. Yes. 75% chance she gains enough prestige to get us out of this debt and 100 martial lifestyle experience. Nice. And she's pregnant again. Oh, shit. Maybe our luck's finally changing. Thank you. Original Grignr was not lucky, but we fought for him to be good. We fought to improve this ram, and we did well by the end of it. Her father, though, hideously unlucky and didn't actually get the chance to do anything. We are going to take land raids. Then we'll, of course, take sea raids. Then we can get the hell out of there. I could just mark them as raiders, and they can keep raiding. Because, honestly, by the time we've got the other one of these is probably going to go off of cooldown. Yes. Get them. Kill them. Carry on with the raiding. Oh, I like that a lot. Oh, shit. Angeline, you remember her father sent... Grignr's father, Grignr, sent this lady off to join the Legion. She's back. I cannot deny I'm impressed with her Heartlander dress, her foreign jewelry, and a heavy coffer she's brought with her. Oh, very nice. Don't really want her back in our court, but thank you. Look at that. Legionary. Martial prowess. Opinion of other legionary characters plus 10. Oh, that's interesting. That's a cool mechanic. Well... they have a bunch of loot when eventually we can get them home, which is nice. 58 gold when we finally can bring them back. We'll just sit them there now. We'll just leave them there for ages. Oh, shit. Are they being reinforced? We might lose it either way. At first, I thought a simple footman fool for stepping onto the training field. Although Alduga seemed no threat at first, it quickly became clear she was unable to stop her wild and vicious strikes. Do we want someone like her? Shall we give them a lecture on honor? She a particularly honorable person? I don't know. I suppose compassionate and chaste. Maybe she would. Maybe she wouldn't respect somebody who just viciously tries to attack her to prove a point. Strike her down where she stands. We wouldn't do that. That would break her heart because she is compassionate. Yeah. You know what? Lecture her on honor. Let's get some of this prestige going. Are you coming in to try and stop these troops? Shit. Okay. Well, maybe they can survive it because they are embarking into us. No, we've lost our troops. Just sit on that island and wait. They've taken all the loot back. Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, we got Nyenya. She is, again, a complete blank slate of a Grignr. But I guess it'll do, right? Did I call the other one? Oh, Grignr. Good. Okay, I thought Grignr instead. But no, I've done it right. Excellent. 75 more prestige. Thank you. Shit, it's such a shame that we lost that loot, because that would have been just a nice little extra bonus there. Maybe we could have upgraded a building with it, but never mind. We need a Chancellor. Oh my god, even the court's kind of ending up crappy now. I mean, it could be worse. We might not have anybody to put on the court, given that that's kind of the situation we were in last time. Repair this. 38. Oh. Does give +1 learning. Oh, it's pretty good. Fine. It's +1 learning. We need all the help we can get at this point, right? Construction negotiations. Oh, because of her spouse. Minus 10% building construction costs. Yeah, again, that gold would have been lovely, eh? Never mind. I could get you managing the domain, try and get a bit more taxes out of things. It probably couldn't hurt. We might as well try it. Now, somebody left a comment saying, please convert your capital over to Atmoran, but we can't, right? Because it's an extinct culture. Oh, we can. We can work towards converting Grignor's Folly to Atmoran culture. I thought we weren't allowed to do it because it's a dead culture, but I guess not. Yeah, settle our own people there, sure. How long will it take, though? That's going to take forever, right? 30 years? It's going to take bloody 30 years. Well, why not? Why not? Let's try and bring it back together. Because that way, at least we'll have a little less cultural friction there between us and the Eastlanders from our liege. Now, one thing we should also consider is getting independence, because Winterhold has lost a lot of their realm to Eastern Skyrim, Urshalaku, and Dawnstar got independent. I don't know what the hell is going on here. But we actually might be able to get independent at some stage. And then this opens all of this up to raiding, because of course we're kind of getting strong enough now where our army's pretty large, and given the amount of monthly income we've got, we can make it potentially even larger. Oh, 3 out of 4 in army size too. Oh, sweet. As soon as we can go raiding, we can make our army so much more massive. What's this war about here? Independence war between who? Whiterun and Winterhold are fighting against... Oh, Helgen's trying to get independent from Winterhold, and they've called them in. Marshal of Winterhold. Should we take it? Just get some money while we're not doing anything? I suppose so. It's a bit more cash, isn't it? And to be fair, we might also gain some experience by being a councillor too. That's a good point. The cutting of mail, the clashing of swords rings in my ears as my champions practice their arms. I study them intently, trying to ascertain each one's particular strength and weakness. Today, we can go field riding. I might gain a martial lifestyle perk. Is she going to be more lucky than her father? Let's bloody hope so. Slacker glances at the mud fields at the bottom of the hill. Those could serve as an outline of an enemy army, she says. I inform my champions as I inspect their battle line, preparing them for the strategy at hand. I should cut off diagonally and lead the champions into the flanks. We gain 1 martial lifestyle unlock, or we go for aggressive attacker. Oh, shit. Somebody said that, Somebody said, oh, what was it? That we should try and reduce, defensive advantage of our enemy. There was a trait that gave it, and they said that would have been a much better choice. I'll keep an eye out for it. It was an aggressive attacker anyway. We'll obviously take the perk. Very nice. The storm of who's around me, the shouts of mounted warriors, the unyielding momentum. Riding up their head, it feels as if I'm the head of a force of nature. This is how the rush of victory will feel. Don't get overconfident. I mean, for God's sake, have you learned nothing from your previous father? Embarkation costs minus 25%, naval speed. There we go. We can finally get the troops home. It's a shame that we can't raid or bring that money back, but never mind, I suppose. Can we at least raid something on the way back? Maybe we go and hit, like, the Silent Isles quickly? How many troops have they got here? So even if they raise troops, we can get in and get out fast, I think. Let's give it a go. Oh, this game just crashed. Oh, it's alive. I thought we'd lost the game then. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Like, we can go for this one pretty safely. Ooh. Hello. Whoa, careful there. My core priest Thalma has been looking crestfallen for over a week now. It's the 5th heavy despondent sigh of the day that finally gets me to inquire the issue. I'm so lonely. All I want is a special someone. We can either say, just be yourself. Because we are compassionate and cynical, that is going to break her heart, because apparently we really do not like her. Oh no, because we're not offering to help her. Right, I will help you. We won't. We're not going to help her. Oh, we are going to help her. We have no choice. You'll do that, my lady. You'll really help me. Of course. I recall her face lighting up as Grignr agreed, somewhat warily, to help find her love. Grignr's not exactly the most well-versed in playing matchmaker, though it's more than a hope that that Grignr will step forth into milling crowds in Grignr Island to seek out a potential flame. We want to find someone caring and sensitive. We actually lose trust because we're passionate trying to set her up. As Grignr continues Grignr's search, a figure catches Grignr's eye. He is sequestered in a corner of the square, seemingly helping a stray cat that appears to be desperately in need of a drink. Oh, Tor Foe Slayer. Oh, he sounds so compassionate. Clearly he wasn't. He's wrathful, shy, deceitful, and compassionate. Well, none of those traits make sense in that order. Thalma, come here. Come here and fall in love with this man. Hopefully that's enough. Oh, 11 gold, thank you. Are we able to actually make that across there? We can give it a go. That seems kind of dangerous because we're taking like a straight crossing, right? Ooh, we need to educate the... Shit, we need to educate these damn children. You. No, she's a Grignr. She has to be trained. Even though it's going to be a massive negative. What choice have I got here? Realistically, what bloody choice have I got, huh? We need this. Even if she comes out a shit martial character, that's something. That's something I can work with. If you give me a steward, what the hell are they going to steward over? We have no damn money. I wonder what's on her mind. She gains pensive. That's really annoying. Okay. You can win this. You can get me some more gold, and we can bring it back. Ooh, another martial perk, you say? That was fast. Sacred Raids. Raiding awards piety, equivalent to the gold drakes, and blah, 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 blah. Amazing. Let's bring it back. It's only 28 gold. It's not massive. It'll give our people definitely time to... we need to give our people time to reinforce, right? But that is something. That at least puts a little dent in our... in our coffers. I don't know what the hell I'm going to spend this money on. I suppose I'll see if I can at least buy some more troops. Why not? While they reinforce. Actually, if we disband them 1.3 per month, yeah, we can afford a lot more troops, actually. We could go for Huskarls, but they are hideously expensive. What about you? 0.8. If I do that, Menace Build Crest by 0.27. We can afford that one, so let's do that. And let's buy another band of... Oh, we can't afford the Berserkers, but we can afford more light footmen. Sod it. It takes us right down to 1 gold. That actually couldn't have been any better. There you go. Let's get those reinforcing. That gives us a lot of troops, and it gives us a lot of pretty good troops, too. Lost another councillor. Oh, my God. They're just dying left, right, and centre. Torfo Slayer. There you go. The man that we found... the man that we found as a marriage candidate. You'll do. She is minus 100 opinion of us. And she's also being considered for the rank of Spy Master. I don't think I want to do that. I think we're going to do that and put you there. Because I think a Spy Master is more important than a Steward right now. Yeah, settle our own people there. Whatever. 32 years. I mean, what's the difference? 32, 30 years. It's basically the same when you're talking on a time scale like that. Now we'll wait. I'm a little more confident now. You can decrease county edicts. Do I want to? I like having high tax, though. I think we're going to go right back to high tax. And I think we'll lower service requirements. I want to swap over. This is effectively swapping levy for money that we can use to pay for higher quality soldiers. And that just makes more sense to me. I think that's a much more sensible option, right? Swap that, and we could lower the service requirements right the way down. Sure, we lose our levy, but who gives a shit? The levy's bad troops anyway. They're just generic, random people that we are, random citizens. We don't need that. Dangerous faction. Yes, it is going to be a peasant revolt, no doubt. That's fine, because that will quell them for a little while if they do want to do that. Because of the extortionate taxes. I get it. Oh, no. Her brother, Grignr Grignason. He's probably jealous of her position as clan head. Even though he is the giant, robust, greatly strengthened Grignr. This is a cool story element. I actually really like this. He's slow. He's magically deafened. He is an idiot through and through, but he is a mighty warrior. I like this a lot. He's jealous. An older uncle jealous that he can't be in charge of the clan. Oh, shit. You might be clan head, but you're also a vile witch. This unprovoked anger expressed by my uncle Grignr comes as a complete surprise. He's been under a lot of stress lately, and when asked to explain himself, he only doubled down on the insults. I will give it as good as I get, churl. Oh, man. That is a cool story element. We've got to play the non-traditional Grignr, so to speak. A character who isn't particularly, you know, naturally strong. Sure, she's strengthened herself, but she isn't naturally strong. She's not naturally giant or naturally strong of body. We should marry this guy off, though, at the very least, so that he can have some more kids. We can try and keep some of these dynasty perks, so to speak, in place. Man, when we go for the bloodline bonus, what are they called? The dynasty legacies? We definitely need to pick, like, strong or Herculean or something like that. Grignr the Well-Spoken. Oh, of course, I remember you. You were the really verbose child. I really like these nicknames. They're really helping with characterize all these characters who have the same fucking name. Hello. I'm in the middle of training when Grignr spots Grignr the Well-Spoken also exercising. Grignr looks him up and down. Not only does he appear to be in good health, but also at peak physical fitness. Should Grignr take multiple factions into account if Grignr wishes to win? Wrestle? Challenge him to a sparring match. How about a foot race? No, obviously sparring match between the two Grignrs. Grignr Well-Spoken wins the challenge, but you know what? It's about actually trying to do that sparring match in the first place, I think. Damn. Oh, there was so much potential with the previous character. But this is kind of a cool story element. And I like playing the underdog. She is certainly one of the weakest Grigners out there right now, and certainly quite far detached from original Grignr. But that makes her so much more interesting to play, in my opinion. Grand Raider. And, let's not forget, she might not have the Grignr body, but she has the Grignr spirit. She is a Reaver, which no other Grignr has been able to achieve except for Grignr the First, right? No, even he wasn't a Reaver. Ooh, that's a cool little story thread that we can definitely pull on. Okay, how are we doing? We're basically fully reinforced. Look at that, 1,500 men. She could be the first proper Grignr the Warrior, right? The first proper Grignr the Reaver. Bleak Rock Isle, how are you looking? Have you got anything worth stealing? Whoa. I want to click the actual province, though. 26 loot. You know what? They're right there. We might as well go grab it, eh? Why not? We're in the neighborhood. We could do a tour of Solstheim now. I bet we've probably got enough troops now just to... Were we not raiding again? What have I missed this time? I still just don't understand. Why? What's your garrison size? Nothing. Why can we not raid there? I don't know. I don't really care. Let's just go to Solstheim instead then. Fine. Oh, no, never mind. Peasant lot is to serve their lord. No, instead we have to go back to Grignr Island. The peasants have... ridden up, and we are going to come back leading the whole pirate band to save our people from themselves. You're welcome. Boom. How are we looking? -3 popular opinion, so it's still not great, but it's better. Right, let's go raid Solstheim. If we can do a tour of Solstheim, that gives us... No! Okay, can we turn off always raid? We're just passing through. Yeah, ignore me. Right, if we can go for, like, a total tour here... They're not raiders anymore because they fought in a battle. Oh, you fucker. That's so annoying. Whatever. Let's go for the safe of targets. I take back everything I've said. Let's ignore Solstheim because there's a lot of battles going on there anyway. We know we can raid this safely. So why... Is it happening again? Oh! Grignr Jr. speaks Atmoran and Nordic. I mean, they're probably very similar, right? They're probably very, very similar. Oh. No, she was already pensive, I remember now. She's just got to learn. She's just got to learn. Stood strong in the face of an enemy. My soldiers have fought valiantly in the battle of the lordship of Norderney, but are slowly growing tired as their foes push harder and harder. Take heed of these words, brave soldiers. 40% chance that her speech impresses the soldiers. 21% chance that the speech inspires the soldiers. A 38% chance that it's so bad that she loses self-confidence. This is the same battle, effectively, that her father fought in. It was her father that died at the battle of the lordship of Norderney, don't forget. Maybe this is the turning point. Come on. She did it. As I clear my throat, I begin my speech. I immediately choke on my own spit, sending myself into a fit of coughing and gagging. My soldiers watch on unimpressed. Oh god, does it work? As I finish my period of choking, I realize I cannot think of any other words which may bring some kind of motivation in my forces, and I begin to panic. Oh no, she failed. She failed. But the soldiers have pushed through. It's okay. You're really frightening me there. Why are we not raiding? I'm sorry, am I going mad? Is that one still already raided? Oh my fuck. I promise you, I genuinely thought that had not been raided. I thought it had worn off by now. I did not initially see. I know that I can see that now. Sorry, is he making us convert? Oh my god, our liege is trying to convert over. She is cynical. Maybe she wouldn't care. Maybe she would... She'd be like, okay. She's compassionate and she's cynical. She knows that saying no to this man, saying no just makes him lose opinion of us. Oh, but it's such... The Atmoran part is what makes us interesting. We're not just another Nordic band. I think she would politely write him a letter saying no. Even though she's cynical, she just doesn't give a shit about the religion in any aspect. I don't care. She wouldn't care. Like, she's not gonna convert. She's not gonna do that. You got to look at it as she's got to convert and then let it be known that she's converted, right? Okay. She's the best commander we've got. This is going to be a battle. You will probably lose. What do you mean we'll probably lose? There. The chances are even. Go. Oh, nice. Good commander swap. Right, let's chase him back. Keep the raiding going. Okay. Can we cross to there? That seems dangerous. But am I going to take this gamble? 90 gold. That's not a gamble worth taking, is it? I think we get out. I think we get this gold back, because that's a lot of money. That's like a huge amount of cash. Let's get that back. Let's get some more troops. This is nice. We've got a foot in the door at this point. This is exactly what we needed, right? Let's get some more Nord Berserkers. As long as we can afford the income. 0.7. That's acceptable. That's totally fine. We can absolutely afford that. Let them reinforce, and then we'll get back out there again. Ooh. Oh, no. Grignr is sparring with one of Grignr's soldiers, sweat beading on Grignr's forehead when Grignr experiences the uncanny sensation of being watched. Looking over Grignr's shoulder, Grignr spots Grignr's uncle. Grignr, eyeing Grignr with nonchalantly swinging his sword back and forth. Grignr's clan head. Grignr's words boom across the courtyard. Would you not prefer to test your skills against Grignr instead? We're not going to win. This man is an enormous giant. He is very much a Grignr through and through. We're not going to beat him. But if we say no, we're a coward. We have to try. Is he going to be hideously dishonorable and strike us down and make it look like an accident? Challenge accepted. The sound of swords clashing and clashing against sword echoes between the courtyard walls. All eyes are on Grignr. Everyone's to see their clan head fighting her uncle. Through the use of a dirty trick, Grignr gains an early advantage. There is no time to object, nor does Grignr want to act like a bellyacher, but Grignr cannot let it go, and Grignr's frustration throws Grignr off balance. Grignr makes an ill-advised lunge, and Grignr strikes Grignr to the ground. This is going to get very confusing. I'm so sorry. Yep, he defeated us. But you know what? God damn it, at least we tried. We lost a straight... Oh! Wait, no. That means we lost. Vastly strengthened, we went down to greatly strengthened. No. No. Carry on. No. Strength training returns. You have to keep on top of this. Become a strategic commander. What is this one? Hello. The commander is the wisest soldier in every army. Removing myself from fighting and frequenting dangerous events on the battlefield will serve me instead to focus on a more strategic, less dangerous command style. We lose frontline commander and gain tactical commander. Oh, no. No way. We would never do that. Weird. Okay. Well, I think it's time. Maven Thrice Pierce is dear to me. Would you let her go? Oh, she's compassionate, but is she that compassionate that she'd release someone for free? Oh, it's a child. It's a child. Yeah, she would. Oh, no, he paid her 15. He did pay 15. We just weren't told about that. Grelka Bluetooth. We can only ransom her out for a hook. I think we've got to do it. She's not worth anything to anybody. She's just an adventurer, so get her gone. There you go. That's playing a compassionate character right there. Loot and prisoners and loot. Increases the chance of capturing a prisoner when raiding a ruler's capital. Obviously, we've got to go for that one, because that is such a great way to make some money. Let's carry on, because I feel like it's been a fairly slow episode today, getting to grips with everything, and of course, waiting for the raiders to be ready, and all sorts of other stuff going on here. Let's go for another band of berserkers. When they're fully reinforced, we are going to go out there and we are going to slay. Here we go. Sweaty, tired, and in need of food, a long day of training with the troops coming to an end. That is where we will make our camp tonight. And of course, it's the same event we've had many times as a Grignr before. We're going to venture inside an old tomb. There is a 64% chance we gain 75 treasure. Oh shit, 75 gold from finding treasure. We did not get it. It's trinkets and baubles. That's okay. You know what? That's fine. We've got a nice income of money at this point. Even though we've lost levies, we've swapped them for much better soldiers, right? Maybe we could invest in housecarls. Ooh, military presence. Very nice. Oh, it just gives more garrison, but it does give control growth, which is nice. Okay, what do the people think of us? Even though taxes are higher than ever, we have asked them to not put their people on the line so frequently. Let's get out there. I should train with someone whose prowess I envy, like Grignr. Wait. Of course I know him. He's me. We've got a different uncle called Grignr. We've got the Grignr that we hate. Yeah. No, let's try and become friends with other Uncle Grignr. I presume it's this Uncle Grignr. Yeah, there you go. That's nice. Befriend one Uncle Grignr and hated by the other. That is a pretty interesting, again, a pretty interesting story thread. There's stuff going on here that we can build on. Though she definitely has not done enough to earn herself a nickname quite yet. Oh, we can just do that. We don't need to go back to the capital, thank you. Right. 1,600 troops. I would love to be able to raid Solstheim because it's right on our doorstep, but again, they've got a lot of troops. Those Reiklings have a lot of troops. Now, that one's not raided, right? You can see that right there. We know we can raid that, and we can see that that has not been raided yet. You're gonna take that. I think we have the Marshal fight the battles. Oh my god. We should stop raiding this island. It's cursed. Maybe a moratorium on this one. No more raiding. News from the glacial tundra of Kalmar finally arrives in the hands of an exhausted messenger. Our brave Felky was killed leading an attack against the Dawn Isle skirmishers. She was struck by a stray arrow during a fierce skirmish. It's too late to change things. Grignr only hopes she finds peace in Sovngarde. Why you, Mama? Both of her parents, Grignr Dragonspeaker and Felky Meadfingers, were killed raiding these islands. I think this is enough. Oh my god, and the other uncle is screaming at her now. Oh no, I bet they're probably both just horribly jealous. Grignr is pregnant. Amazing news. Actually, fantastic, superb, amazing news. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. 34 gold. That's a great start. Hjalmar died. Oh my god. This council, they are just dropping like bloody flies. Here. Yes, go. Oh no, you've got to go there. Wow. We should settle our own people there. 28 years before we settle the Atmorans. Fine. Good. That seems pretty good. There aren't many Atmorans left. You've got to really go far and wide to find people to settle this island, right? This is a good amount of gold. And this seems relatively safe, too. 62 gold. Look at that. We didn't finish on this one. There is a shrine here, which we can go for. That'll be a quick raid, too. Duck in, duck out. We know there are no troops here. We've already fought them. Ooh, I don't know. That's a lot. Can we get in and get out fast enough? No. Swap to... Ooh, you're good. Let's swap to you. Oh, my God, please. Oh. Oh, my God. In the end, it came down to 3 people, and probably our champions. Holy shit. That's a sign. That's a sign that that's enough raiding for today, I think. Oh, resistance to settlers. God damn it. With great relief and even greater joy, I've given birth to a perfect little daughter. Another totally blank slate to Grignr off of. Wow. A little Oblivion music to tie things up. There's been a lot of excitement today. Lots of good raiding, but I mean, look at this. My daughter Grignr seems to have a difficult time at Our Lady's feast. She sneaked out early and has not been seen for the rest of the evening. If you have better things to do, do those instead. Is that better for a martial character? I actually don't know. What suits the martial education? It doesn't say. Oh, well, it said in CK2. Like, for example, in CK2, Rowdy and, what was the other one? Willful children do better with martial, but it doesn't say in this. That's really annoying, because I don't remember them. I haven't played enough CK3. Patient shy. Patient gluttonous. Okay, just keep him patient. Whatever. I think it's more appropriate than the other stuff. Should we do one more raid, or is that... I'm really risking it here. There's only 10 gold. Now, I do really want to check out Yakuda as well, because that has a lot of potential good stuff there. Again, going by that comment a couple of episodes back. Some of my councillors believe the job by theirs is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. Chancellor Tor could use a tutor. Thalma. Oh my god, Thalma was our priest, and then Tor was the person we found for her. They're both on the council. That's kind of cute. You could use a... Learning or... Shit. Learning or... I think a priest is more useful than a diplomat when we're not doing anything remotely diplomatic right now. Brynjolf is being attacked by the Ursulaku again. That's crazy. That's crazy. I also don't give a shit. I mean, this would be a great time to raid them. Oh my god, this would be a great time to raid them. They've already been raided to shit, but their capital is untouched. I think I've got to do it, haven't I? Host a feast. She is compassionate. It's 100 gold. Oh, Christ. Call a hunt. She's athletic. She enjoys the hunt. Whenever you have a character losing stress, that clearly means that you're doing something that that character enjoys. So I'm happy to do that. That means you're playing the character well. And I do like... I like it as a mechanic in this game. I think they did really well. Ooh! Grignr's well-spoken son. Grignr well-spoken son is our spy master. He came out an amateurish plotter, but he was born... Oh no, I thought that was the shadow, but no, it's called the apprentice. Oh god. Really is the best of a bad situation, hey. Wow. We've done good for money. I think today, genuinely, we've bought in the most money we've ever bought in with raiding. By far. And our army is the biggest it's ever been. 0.5 per month when we're at fully reinforcing. Oh, shit. Spriggans. There is a roughly like 2 to 3% chance we die from this. 83% chance that Grignr defeats the Spriggans. We can nickname her Sprigner, which is hilarious. Or... yeah, very funny. Or... the Spriggans defeat her. I don't know what to go for here, I'm going to be honest. You spend 150. Go on. Fight. You've got to fight the Spriggans, right? Prove to yourself you're as athletic as you claim to be. We lose piety. She doesn't care because she's cynical. Actually, that's a great point. That's a great way to justify this. Okay. Sorry, I'm really scared of losing another character. I would like one character to be able to develop over the course of a few decades. We will leave it there for today because I'm very happy with her starting development. She's helped out her people. She's done that passionate part, compassionate part. The reaving has gone super well. Like I said, I think we brought in more money today than we've ever brought in before, not including, say, like ransoms for prisoners and stuff like that. But this has gone shockingly well, and I'm super happy with it. So, let's leave it there. Tomorrow, we will come back, and we will, I think, raid Urshulaku while they're at war with us. They're distracted, and I think this would be a great target. And again, we could hit their capital. Maybe we could even help out in the war, because we've got a chance of capturing prisoners during the war, right? I think this is a good idea. Thank you for joining me. And why don't you come back tomorrow?